Did you know a single mistake during an oil change can blow your engine and your bank account? We're talking up to $5,000 in repairs for something as simple as forgetting a rubber washer. Today, we're exposing 19 oil change mistakes that can silently wreck your engine, plus one bonus hack at the end that most mechanics will never tell you. Let's get into it. Mistake number 19, draining cold oil. If you're draining cold oil, you're sabotaging your own engine. Up to 40% of sludge, metal shavings, and carbon junk stays behind because cold oil doesn't flow well. That grime sticks to your oil pan and keeps circulating. Warm it up first. A short drive or 5 to 10 minutes of idle time helps. Just don't drain it hot. Warm oil flows better, flushes debris, and protects your engine longer. Cold oil doesn't carry contaminants well. You end up leaving behind the very particles meant to be flushed out. In the long run, that leftover sludge thickens and creates hotspots where oil can't flow, shortening engine life by up to 30%, according to the Society of Automotive Engineers. Mistake number 18, double gasketing. Ever remove your oil filter and forget to check if the old gasket came off? Now you've got two gaskets stacked together. That causes pressure loss, sudden oil leaks, and potentially catastrophic engine failure. Always inspect after removing the filter. If that rubber ring stayed behind, you're driving with a ticking time bomb. Some engines can pump 40 liters of oil per minute at startup. That means one small gap could cause complete oil loss before you even notice the puddle under your car. Mistake number 17. Reusing the drain plug washer. This little ring gets crushed every time it's used. Reusing it causes slow leaks that starve your engine. It may look fine, but it's already deformed. Just like you wouldn't reuse a crushed soda can, don't reuse a flattened washer. Replace it every time. Copper and aluminum crush washers are single-use for a reason. They deform to create a seal, and once crushed, they can't spring back. That means oil seeps through microscopic gaps. Mistake number 16, not rechecking the oil level. You think you nailed the oil change, but you didn't run the engine and recheck the dipstick. Big mistake. The oil needs to circulate through the filter and passages before you get an accurate reading. Start the engine, let it idle for a few minutes, shut it off, wait 10 minutes, then check again. You'll be shocked how much more it might need. Underfilled engines run hot and loud. With increased wear on camshafts and bearings, just one quart short can compromise entire systems. Mistake number 15, overfilling oil. Too much oil is just as dangerous as too little. It causes the crankshaft to whip the oil into foam, which can't lubricate anything. Foamy oil equals metal grinding, heat building, and seals blowing. Always pour slowly and check the dipstick often. More isn't better. It's engine sabotage. Excess oil also increases internal pressure, pushing past seals and into places it should never be, like your intake or combustion chamber. Mistake number 14. Over-tightening the drain bolt. You think tighter means safer. Wrong. Crank down too hard and you'll strip the threads or crack the oil pan, especially if it's aluminum. Always follow torque specs. Use a torque wrench if you have one. If not, hand firm, wrist smart. Once the threads are stripped, you'll need to rethread the pan or replace it entirely. That's a several $100 fix for a $3 mistake. Mistake number 13, adding new oil without draining the old. Topping off without draining is not a shortcut. It's a chemical mess. You're diluting clean oil with burnt junk and sludge. That sludge just spreads faster now. Never mix old with new. Drain completely before refilling. Old oil contains carbon deposits, acid, moisture, and metal particles. Mixing it just spreads the damage and reduces the new oil's ability to protect. Mistake number 12. Forgetting to remove the oil filler cap. Skipping this step chokes your drainage. Oil drains slower due to vacuum pressure, leaving sludge behind. And if you forget to replace the cap after refilling, say hello to oil splatter, dirt intrusion, and engine-killing contamination. Always remove before you drain and tighten after refilling. The filler cap is your engine's breathing hole. Without it, oil can't flow out smoothly. Mistake number 11, over-tightening the oil filter. That final twist for peace of mind? It's a trap. Over-tightening crushes the gasket, warps the seal, and causes leaks. Later, it'll be impossible to remove without tools, and you might damage the filter housing. Finger tight is the rule. Contact, then 3/4 turn. Done. Plus, a crushed O-ring leads to oil dripping down the engine block, which often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Mistake number 10, not lubing the filter O-ring. A dry O-ring can grip the housing and cause leaks. Worse, it'll weld itself to the engine over time. Always coat the rubber gasket with a dab of fresh oil before installing. It's a 2-second step that saves you a 2-hour headache later. That thin layer of oil allows the gasket to slide into position properly, reducing friction and ensuring a tight seal. Mistake number 9, skipping the oil filter change. Changing the oil, but not the filter. That's like showering and putting on sweaty gym socks. The old filter is full of metal and sludge. It will instantly contaminate your new oil. Always replace it. Filters are cheap, engines are not. Every oil filter has a bypass valve that opens when clogged, so if it's full, dirty oil skips filtration entirely. Mistake number 8, using low-quality filters. Cheap filters collapse under pressure, tear inside, or allow debris to pass through. Stick with trusted brands and always check compatibility. A bad filter might fit, but it can choke oil flow or leak under load. That's engine death by neglect. Poorly made filters can fail catastrophically, letting chunks of media break off and circulate through your oil system. Mistake number 7, checking oil on uneven ground. If your car is tilted, your dipstick lies. Front tilt, oil looks low. Back tilt, it looks high. Either way, you're misled. Always check on flat ground. Otherwise, you might underfill and risk starvation, or overfill and cause leaks. It seems like a minor oversight, but inaccurate readings lead to compounding errors over time. Mistake number 6, trusting cheap, unverified oil. That no-name oil might be a blend of junk. Without proper certifications like API or ACEA, you're pouring in sludge disguised as savings. Wrong viscosity or breakdown-prone oil causes fast wear and eventual failure. Don't gamble. Check labels and only buy from trusted sources. Poor quality oil also contains fewer additives, meaning less protection against corrosion and friction. Mistake number 5, leaving spilled oil on engine parts. Oil isn't just messy, it's destructive. Left on rubber hoses or electrical components, it breaks them down. It also seeps into connectors, causing electrical gremlins. And if it hits your exhaust, fire risk. Wipe up every drop. Some modern vehicles have heat shields or sensors placed near spill zones. An oily sensor is a future engine light. Mistake number 4, pouring oil too fast. Fast pouring traps air in the oil, causing foam. That mess interferes with the oil pump and reduces pressure. Your engine gets air bubbles instead of protection. Pour steadily. Use a funnel. Let it breathe. Let oil settle for a moment before checking levels. It allows foam to dissipate and gives a true dipstick reading. Mistake number 3, letting debris fall into the fill hole. It only takes one leaf, one piece of grit. That stuff travels through your oil system, grinding on pistons and bearings. Clean the cap area before opening. Use a funnel. Keep things covered. One speck of dirt can turn into $3,000 in repairs. And it's not just large particles. Fine dust can act like sandpaper, slowly destroying engine components. Mistake number 2, using an impact wrench on the drain plug. Impact wrenches strip soft aluminum threads, and can even crack the oil pan. Worse, they yank plugs out violently, sending hot oil flying. Use a hand wrench. Be gentle. This isn't NASCAR. Plus, uncontrolled removal risks burns, ruined threads, and major cleanups. Mistake number 1. Starting the engine without checking for leaks. Engines pump oil at lightning speed. If there's a leak, it'll gush out in seconds. Always inspect under the car, around the filter, and plug before starting. Then idle for 30 seconds, shut it down, and inspect again. One missed drop can total your engine. Early signs include ticking noises, low oil pressure lights, and visible drips. Don't ignore them. Bonus hack: adjust oil viscosity for the seasons. Your engine's blood needs to match the weather. In freezing winters, switch to 0W20 for faster flow. In blazing summers, go for 10W40 for better protection. Your owner's manual won't always tell you, but seasonal swaps can save your engine. Oil acts differently under heat and cold, and choosing the wrong grade means stress at startup or breakdown during heat waves. You've just dodged 19 deadly mistakes and unlocked a bonus hack. Want to know which engine oils are silently killing your car? Then don't miss the next video. Hit subscribe and keep your engine alive.